everybody, it's Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me again today. Today I've got something a little bit different, and I hope this might help you out of a bit of a crafting slump. I like to use card sketches when my mojo has packed up and gone, but I also like to have the measurements, and a lot of the measurements aren't always on the sketches. So I thought I would share with you a little tip that I do for those sketches that don't have measurements on. So I have my sketches here on my iPad. So this is the card sketch that I want to use. So I've taken a screenshot of it. I've just got this from Pinterest. It is a freshly made sketch, number 457. So what I like to do from here, this is just as it is on the iPad. I've just screenshotted it. What I'll then do is I'll then blow this up, enlarge it until the outside is the size of my card, which is generally 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this is looking pretty much almost there, and it doesn't really matter if it is a little bit out because you can always rejig it, but this is looking pretty good. And from there, I'm now going to take another screenshot of this so that I can play with these measurements without it going anywhere. So you can see now that my card pretty much fits in those guidelines. So what I can do now is I can actually measure these pieces of paper to give me an idea on what size I need to cut my paper. So I'm an inch person. So for example, this one here is 2 1/4 by 4, let's say 4 3/4, or 4 1/2 even. We could even go 4 1/2 if you wanted to. We've got the back piece here, which is 3 by 4. So it just gives me a really good guideline. This here is my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I will show you the papers that I've cut and then how I put my card together based on this sketch. So I've got my papers here that I've already cut. These are just papers from a paper pad I have laying around. This is an older one from Dress My Craft, Hydrangea Lawns. So I've cut my papers to size. I have a little bit of an embellishment and I have a sentiment. So if I lay this up now, it'll give you an idea that this is going to look pretty much the same as our sketch. Oops, my words are upside down. And then that piece is going to sit across the top. So what I've done here is I've written down my measurements. I've done a quick mud map of the card, and I'll pop that aside. I've cut my pieces out, but now that I've got this together, I feel like it needs something else to make it pop a little bit. So I have already, off of camera, gone ahead and cut some navy blue cardstock. So let's finish creating this card. So I'm just going to do this really rather quickly. It was really just a bit of a quick video just to give you an idea how you can use your card sketches that don't have the measurements on them. Feels like my tape runner is about to run out. So I've just given these a thin matting. Didn't want too much of a border. Finding the navy and the black a little bit tricky to work on together. Oops. Okay, and this is my base piece. So now I can layer my card up. Where's my sketch gone? Upside down, I think that writing is, yep. This piece over the top. My little die cut piece here. And my happy birthday here. How's that look? Not quite sure whether I need to have this back piece on a navy blue. I've got a navy blue piece here. Let's see if this would look any better. Do you think? Do you think it needs a navy blue on the back? Maybe it does. I don't know what to do now. Bit of a border, or should we have it square on our card? I think I'm going to take a little bit off of this. So I'm just taking a wee bit. I don't want a big border. A little bit more than that though. So let's go from this side and a little bit from this side. Just a fraction more. Right, we should be good. Let's get this card put together. So this is going to butt right up on my card base. Hopefully if I've cut right, and you can see I am a little bit out on that side. That's okay, we can trim that all up. That's not really a big deal. It's just a fraction out. Let's do that now before we put the rest of our embellishments on the paper on. There we go. There we go, and no one will ever know So we've got this in the middle. This piece here I'm going to pop over the top. Now, because I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, I'm not going to bother, but if I was doing this off camera, I would actually put a little bit of cardstock at the back here just so it all sits nice and flush, but I don't want to waste time doing that today. So we have this piece here. This paper is really nice. Don't know why it's taken me so long to pull that out of my stash. And again, the same, I would actually add some cardstock behind this just to make that all flush too, but that's not happening today. Look at that, and that's also ran out. So that's just going to have to be how it is today. Like I said, just wanted to give you some ideas on using your page sketch or your card sketches. So we have this here. I'm thinking I'm not even going to glue that down. All I'm going to do here is I'm thinking I might just pop this on some foam tape, and then where's that gone? Oh, there's some actually left over from yesterday. Let's just use that. That foam tape may just be enough just to hold that die cut in place. And I think sometimes they look better when they're not completely stuck down as well. Just gives it a little bit of movement. Pop my sentiment there. And then we actually could pop just some gems here. Let me see what I have. Just give me a second. Got my little gem box nice and handy. What have we got? Let's see what we can find here. We could go gold, maybe not. These blue ones maybe. These blue ones. That's prettier. Just need, what do I need? I need one of these. So I like to do groups of 3. I don't know why that is. Just tend to always gravitate to those little groups of 3, and then in 3 places on my card. So 1, 2, maybe here. Let's try. Oops. That's probably okay there. Kind of still gives you that visual triangle. So there you go. There is our card based on that card sketch, and being able to enlarge that sketch to get the measurements. So I hope that has been helpful. It is a little bit of a quick video today. Didn't want to take up too much of your time, and like I said, I'm not a whiz with the editing of it all, so it's all in real time. So if you enjoyed that, if you found that useful at all, I would love for you to click the like button, consider subscribing. That would be really good. And yeah, actually the other thing that I wanted to ask as well was I am in the process of redoing my craft room, and I'm thinking I might do a video because I need your help. I don't have a dream craft room by any means, but I think sometimes all our heads put together, we can come up with some really good solutions on storage and what works for others, which may work for you, may not. So if you would like to see something like that, let me know. Anyway, until next time, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will chat to you soon. See you later.